right, thanks for joining me in another episode of Why Not Go. I'm here at the Epic Theaters in Mount Dora, and I'm here for a film festival. It's called the CENFLO Film Festival, which stands for Central Florida Film Festival. And we came here, I think, about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago before COVID. So, and it was a lot of fun back then. And of course, it was closed for COVID for a few years. And I came yesterday, so I decided to film it today because I'm coming a second time. And I had so much fun yesterday. They have films from all over the world. It's not just Florida films. I say maybe half the films are Florida films, and the other half are everywhere, other parts of the United States, Latin America, Philippines, just all over. And some really great films. And I would say to any filmmaker, if you want to submit to the Florida Film Festival, Central Florida Film Festival, it might be worth it because there might be less competition here. I don't know. But it's a really great 3-day film festival. It's January 20th, so it's January every year they do this festival. And yesterday I just watched shorts and I saw some really great ones. I saw one called Better Places. It was a very dramatic one about a young man going to high school who was homeless and living in a motel. That was really compelling. And then I saw another one called I think it was called Spitball, and that was it was a comedy short, and it was a great subject. It was two guys, and the focus was they were doing a comedy. The subject matter was making a short film. So they go through all these ideas of how to make a short film. And then of course their short film the subject matter was just, going through all the things you go through to make a short film. It was funny. It's called Spitball. If you see it on YouTube, it's really funny. I think it's a great time in the world for filmmakers because you don't have to go to New York or Sundance anymore. There's film festivals everywhere. And also I saw a couple films yesterday that I think were filmed on a cell phone, and they were good. So you don't even need a camera like I'm holding, which is not expensive, but you can do it on a cheap camera, or you can do a film even on your phone. So I think it's a really exciting time to be a filmmaker. So yeah, the CENFLO Film Festival, if you go online and check it out every January in Florida, and if you go all 3 days, it's $85. And I just got the day pass today, and that's $35. And I'm going to see films from 11 in the morning till I think about 8 at night. So it should be fun. So let's I'll just show you what it's like inside. I don't think I'll film any films, but you'll have an idea what it's like. Hope you like it. All right. This is the lobby of the Epic Theater. It's getting busy as the day goes on. Lots of filmmakers here. All right, so the films are on 3 different screens. And I just wanted to show what our movie theater looks like, the Epic. It hasn't been here very long. I think it's only been here about 10 years or so, and it's a really nice theater here in Mount Dora. It's all the seats recline, and it's just a beautiful place. So it's 11 o'clock. We're going to see some student short films for an hour, and right now, you can see Joe up there. Right now, we're the only ones here. So we're into it. Right, and I have a printed schedule because I like things printed. So we're going to watch student shorts first. And you can see all three screens here. They do have full-length features, which we might look at. So they have Florida shorts at 12:30, dramatic shorts at 2:35, sci-fi shorts, and then I'm looking forward to this down there, horror shorts. That's at 5:25 p.m. and it runs on the back. Horror shorts, because I like watching horror shorts on YouTube, so looking forward to that. So that's the full schedule there.
Bring up all your drawings?
You were inside the house?
Yeah. Your mom doesn't care about that stuff right now. The most important thing to her is you and Jen.
Is that why she's fucking Brian?
Don't talk about your mother that way.
I'm sorry. I'm just so pissed at her. It's like everything was fine. And then everything changes overnight, and it's all this shit with you, and I don't know.
This is life, son. People do things for a million reasons. It's just human nature.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm no Greek philosopher, but you can't expect people to do what you want them to do all the time. Everybody has feelings and emotions that sometimes they can't control. Does that make any sense to you?
Can I ask you a question?
Anytime.
Do you think there's something wrong with me?
Of course not.
Then why do I have all these thoughts in my head?
Look, you went through some troubled times for whatever reason and came through it because you chose to. That's strength of character. We all have dark moments in our lives that make or break us. What's going on?
Well, there's this kid at school.
The one from the drawings?
Started to like him a lot. Stupid.
What are you saying, son?
I think I might be...
What? What? What's going on?
I think I might be gay.
Dear soul, I am it. The one that bleeds, never forgets. The violation. The penetrating flesh. The gouging rage. Fucking rage. Pulsing. Burning. Burn. 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 Oh, revenge. So sweet. Pain. Like pleasure. Bleed. Bleed. Sincerely. Gentle.
All right, so I'm here inside the theater and we're waiting for some more shorts to come on. And I ran into a filmmaker here. There's lots of filmmakers here. And her movie is called
The Dance After the Last Dance.
The Dance After the Last Dance. So we're going to watch that hopefully in the next block. They're kind of running late. So tell me about, first of all, tell me your name and tell me about your movie.
Hi. Hi, I'm Candace Holdorf. My film is a short that incorporates a little bit of dialogue, a little bit of movement, that explores a woman who is grappling with her grief in an unusual way. I don't want to give away too much, but I will say that my partner and I teach, he's also a filmmaker, and we teach a practice called blindfolded contact dance. And the idea came to me during the height of the pandemic, where we couldn't teach and we were grappling with grief in our own way. And I was dancing with him with a blindfold, and I imagined that I was dancing with his ghost. And so that was the inspiration for this film.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So, tell me about putting your film here into the festival? Is there a fee, or do you have to go through a process? How does it work?
Well, there's for most film festivals, there's a submission process, and there's often a fee. Maybe you get a waiver if you know someone, or you're an alumni or something. But I have connections to Central Florida, even though I live in Oakland, California now. But my grandmother, I would spend my summers with her, and she lived for a time in Orlando. Now she's up in the Villages. So that was what prompted me. I have the local connection here, and I actually performed at the Ice House Players as an actress in a play many years ago.
Oh, I live in Mount Dora.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
So I just have the connection, so that's why I was like, well, this would probably be an appropriate place to send my film.
Yeah, and you got in. That's
I
great.
did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So it's the dance before the last.
It's the dance after the last dance.
A dance after the last dance.
Yeah, and if you want to learn more about the film, I have built a website called thedanceafter.com.
thedanceafter.com. Okay. Yeah, that's what I love about these events, because you get to meet people that are doing it. And I don't know about you, but I've seen so many films here that already that I think, wow, it's better than what I see on the TV or in the movies. I mean, there's so much talent out there.
There is, and there's also so much more risk when there isn't like massive producer money involved.
Yeah.
I think when you see big produced stuff, they want the formula. They want to make sure that their money's that they're gonna get a return on their investment.
Yeah.
And you get to be risky when you're more in the independent film arena. And I agree, there's a lot of untapped talent, and I'm really grateful for little festivals like these that help bring it out a little bit more.
Yeah, I've actually heard people talking that some filmmakers have traveled from New York to come here.
Right.
So people travel from
Yeah.
all around.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good point. It's almost like if you have too many cooks in the kitchen, it doesn't come out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little diluted. So, I mean, I think that's why some of the newer studios, maybe like the A24s, they're kind of they're getting riskier because
Yeah.
they see the value of filmmaking that's kind of out there. I mean, Everything Everywhere All at Once won the Oscar, and that's definitely not a conventional film.
Yeah.
So I hope that there's more of an appetite for risky filmmaking that independent cinema has always fostered.
I think so too. I think people have more of an appetite for things that are edgy or different than they did like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. Well, thank you. I look forward to seeing your
Thank
film.
you. All right.
Thanks.
Excited.
We're still waiting for that next block to happen of dramatic shorts. And I've got a couple filmmakers here, or a filmmaker and a boom operator. I don't even know what a boom operator does. I know it's important.
Do some audio mixing, make sure the sound levels are looking good, and also just holding the boom mic
That's
at
the hard
the
part.
right. Yeah, that's the hard
Yeah,
part.
sound
Holding
is
it at the right level,
Boom up
and making sure my arms don't get tired.
Cool.
That's
So
about it.
tell me about the movie. It's a rom-com, you said?
I would say,
And
yeah.
it's tomorrow?
It's tomorrow at the 11 o'clock showing of the comedy block. It's the last movie on
On the
block.
comedy block? Okay, we'll try to make it. What's the name of it?
Ready for Love.
Ready for Love. I like that
It
title.
takes place in 1984.
Oh,
So
cool.
it has like a lot of roller skating in it, and we
How
tried
did
to make it
how did you film something that has an 80s? So it's supposed to be in the 80s.
right. Even you might see a few modern cars if you look, but
Yeah.
don't look.
Okay, yeah.
So, but other than that, we had everybody dress
You
up.
heard
like
that.
in the-
Don't look don't look at the details.
We had everybody
Okay.
dress up in the 80s and stuff. We had a lot of fun. We went to like a roller skating ring. We shot there for like 4 hours.
Oh, where'd you film it?
Clearwater.
Oh, in Clearwater.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. It's
Oh,
time for
well,
movies.
sorry. Bye.
Thank you. All right. I spent a full day at the CENFLO Central Florida Film Festival. It was good. I saw kind of big budget movies, like one was called Trust in Love. It had Eric Roberts in it. But most of what I watched was shorts. There were some really good shorts, some suspense, some horror. I love horror shorts and comedy shorts. Most of what they have are short films, which I think might be the future. I don't know. They seem to be very popular. So, yeah, this is a great film festival, and it was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me, and we'll be seeing you.